Just outside of Riverside, we bunkered down for the day. We had learned a hard lesson previously about not securing a sleeping spot properly. We formed a makeshift barricade around us, using our bike and some furniture from the nearby houses. Hopefully just enough to wake us up if the dead come knocking. We'll utilize our sunlight today to relax and get our tan on, as well as to familiarize ourselves with our new pistol. We'd gained 3 levels in reloading before we'd call it a wrap. We then gorged ourselves on a few cans of food to stabilize our weight, and enjoyed a finer delicacy of the smoker, the after-dinner cigarette, before finally heading to bed. When tomorrow dawned, we'd be taking our first steps into Riverside and facing whatever mess was left over from the fallout. The new day brought new clouds, overcasting the entire sky, forecasting a possible rainstorm brewing in our way. We wouldn't let that stop us from pushing forward though. As we pulled into the neighborhood, we spotted a group of fencing we could use to our advantage, while we secured a foothold in this town. As the roar of our engines ceased, the roar of the sky began. The raindrops poured down as we attempted to wrangle up the neighborhood and evict them from their current homes. That's a lot of neighbors. Feeling confident in our actions, we happily cleaned up the stragglers. There was a somber melody upon the wind that whistled through the falling rain. The sinister concoction of blood and rain washing down us created an amplifying sense of dread in the air that was only multiplied by the sadness we felt with every broken blade. We had no time to mourn the loss of our friends, for the shattered knives served as a chilling reminder of the battles we had yet to face. Not once, but twice do our knives phase through the ethereal demons, leaving us vulnerable and open for counterattack. Both arms wounded in mere moments. We were lucky they were only scratches. As long as a fever didn't start brewing, we'll know we'll be okay. Not a chance in this barren wasteland will let a virus stop us from reuniting with our only family. In this overly secure parking lot, we loot what we can. A paperclip in the dash is a great find. We can also use these cars to level our mechanics skill, which we'll need to get to level 5 if we're going to keep the engine on our bike maintained for the entire trip. For some reason, every porta-john was barricaded from the outside. A warning well received. Okay. With the parking lot secured, we decided to go retrieve our bike and fortify the fenced area. What? Okay, guess I'm fighting a horde to get back to my bike. Hey guys, can you see me? I did not mean to do that. Just get away from where I yelled and hopefully everything will be fine. Box of 9mm, yes, give me that. Although we got away okay with an ill-placed scream, we still had to compete against the many hordes still lingering in the area if we wanted to safely loot the houses. In the future, we may want to consider stealthier approaches as to avoid fighting hundreds of zombies a day. As our stab counter rises sharply, we're impaled with a nice supply of experience, pushing our efficiency with short blades to a new level. After acquiring our bike and bag, we proceed to transfer them to the protected parking area. Our intention was to extend our stay here by a day or two, dedicating our time to gain more expertise in mechanics. Having a secure entrance for defense would greatly enhance our peace of mind during sleep. He's got a present for us. It's very kind. Very nice. No ammo. 3.4 pounds too. A shotgun is definitely an essential item though. During our perimeter check, we forage over the trash piles we see just in case there's some hidden treasure. Just a doll and an empty beer can for now. It's almost like hitting the jackpot when we open the drawer and find an unopened pack of smokes with our name on it. We'll also grab some of this furniture to blockade the entrance to the parking lot. This would become our temporary castle while we trained and looted the nearby conveniences. Once we established the entrance blockade, we proceeded to remove the corpses from the vicinity of our sleeping area. Although it might be prudent to dispose of them beyond the fence, it would require significant additional effort. Instead, we opt to stack them into convenient piles, ensuring that if they reanimate, we can easily dispatch them again. With our temporary castle notated, we devour a couple cans of food to ease our hunger, while we peruse the contents of our inventory. It wouldn't last forever, but for the time being we could be content in our supplies. Tonight we have made the choice to utilize one of the dilapidated vehicles as our sleeping quarters. We believe this aligns with the permissible usage defined by the challenge we have undertaken. Feel free to share your thoughts on this matter in the comment section below. Please consider clicking the subscribe button if you haven't already. It helps a ton, thanks. We awaken long before the darkness recedes before the dawn. We'll waste away these perilous hours of shadow with some light reload training. When it's finally bright enough to see what you're stabbing, we'll attempt to finish looting the neighborhood to try and stockpile a bit more food for our oncoming training sessions. In Inside the first house was 2 cans of sustenance and a bottle of bravery pills. These beta blockers will help us maximize our damage output when we're fighting hordes, since it'll block us from panicking as much. The second house was completely barren of anything usable. We were maintaining an impressive rate of blade destruction, unfortunately obliterating our 10th one within a single week. Upon reaching the third house, we discovered a delightful assortment of food items inside the trash can. Among them were mushrooms, a cockroach, and even a fresh can of corn. Oh, where did that horde come from? What? Those beta blockers we found earlier were definitely coming in handy now. In the midst of relentless pursuit, we take a brief moment to control our anxiety. With the adrenaline coursing through our veins, we calmly consumed a cigarette, inhaling some peace before plunging back into the chaotic fray. Finally, with the neighborhood cleared of the ominous ball of death, we could take some time and catch our breath while looting the piñata's treasures. No. No. Oh, here we go again. Absolutely ridiculous. In the span of just 7 days, we eliminated 463 of these beasts. However, the intense exertion required to clear these areas were rapidly depleting our calorie reserves, and may be wise to redirect our efforts towards relocating the hordes, rather than engaging in direct combat to maximize our supply of food.
I think I found Curious George. Got a box of nails. Oh my god, yes.
We weren't even in the city fully yet, and already it felt like an endless supply of confrontations awaited us.
This is a mistake. Sit back and see who gathers. Completely exhausted from an entire day of non-stop action, we take a locally supplied chair and attempt to catch our breath under the beautiful sky. Before refilling our bottle in the house we just freed, it offered no other pleasantries for us. Nor did the next vacated lot either. After a long wait, we finally had the opportunity to scavenge the house that tantalized us with its discarded food. Much to our delight, it turned out to be a treasure trove of provisions. The kitchen cabinets revealed not just 1, but 2 additional cans of food, as well as a mechanics magazine. With darkness once again drawing closer, and seeing the numbers these hordes can travel in, we take the final moments of day to reinforce our barricade with a second layer, and clear away the vines which would impair our visions around our defenses. A final bit of foraging rewards us with a bundle of extra mushrooms as well. At the end of the day, we found a wonderful area to utilize to better our chances going forward. With a decent food supply, we happily enjoy a high-calorie dinner, as well as read our new magazine. In order to ensure a peaceful night's rest, we meticulously cleared the surroundings of the encroaching undead.
After enduring 2 challenging days of continuous combat, our unwavering commitment to improve our mechanics has motivated us to press on. By securing this temporary outpost within a fortified parking lot, we can now devote our full attention to the essential training that lies ahead. But that will have to wait until next time. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button. A like, favorite, or share is also greatly appreciated. If you have a suggestion for a future challenge, please let me know about it down below or by joining the Discord. Thanks and have a wonderful one.